Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carly Stevens. I'm the author of the Tanyuin Academy series, and this is English Nerd. So I just got back from work, and guess what was here for me? So it's another Owlcrate. I know. I don't get them every month, but I had a very good idea of what this book was going to be, and I was interested in it anyway, and I thought, well, I'll just get the next one. So that is where we are. So I'm going to open this Owlcrate. I'll show you everything inside, and I hope you enjoy this bonus video earlier than Monday. So let's see. Owlcrate, Magical Monthly Reads. I've gotten a few boxes, not a ton, but some different services, and Owlcrate has consistently been the best. Okay, it looks good so far. Look at that view, very nice. So this should be the postcard that has all of the info on the back. So this is the spoilers. I am not going to look at it, but it seems like this seems like a Phantom of the Opera style picture. I like it very much, so I'll check this at the end and make sure I have everything. All right, so speaking of Phantom of the Opera, the first item is Bones Coffee Company presents Angel of Music Chocolate Eclair a small batch medium roast Owlcrate exclusive coffee. Ooh, okay, so I drink coffee every morning. And in fact, I had some coffee this afternoon, which I do not normally do, and that's probably why I'm so wired, even though it's after 4. Normally I'm just a corpse after 4, but look how cool that is. I'll definitely have to give that a try. I'm not always a fan of flavored coffees because they can taste so artificial, but I am definitely intrigued. Kind of a cool logo on the back as well, so definitely a great first item. Owlcrate exclusive coffee. Ooh, what have we here? The Conquering Circus presents Spectacular, where the stage tells a story and legends are born. Okay, so it looks like a koozie, but it's too big for that. I mean, look how huge that is in relation to, say, this mug. It's massive. So is it for like a Nalgene style bottle, or I don't really know. So I'm gonna have to look at the postcard at the end and check and see what this is exactly supposed to be. I like the design on it. It's kind of rubbery, but I really don't know what it's for, so we'll see. Okay, next we have For Finding Dreams That Don't Exist Yet. Kind of a tough font there for reading, but I like the idea. So we have a box. What's inside? Oh my goodness, how magical. Check that out. So we have this very sparkly kind of salmon color, and then like a mauvey lavender with a wax stamp. Let's see what's on the wax stamp, if I can get it out, because I'm a grown adult, right? So we have, what is that? Which direction am I looking at? Oh, it's a fox. Oh, it's a fox. I bet this is a Once Upon a Broken Heart item. So, okay, once I got it actually in the right direction, let's get the sun on it correctly. There we go. Let me try to fix it so you can kind of see. That's not great, but you can kind of see it. There's a little fox there, and then there's an apple with a little keyhole. That is super cute, and everything has its own little spot in there. Okay, well that is lovely. Okay, so 2 for 2. Okay, Literary Luggage. This is a series that they've been doing. I'm gonna be honest, pins are really cool. I just have no idea what to do with them. What do you do with a pin? You know, how do you display them? If you have any ideas, you can put those down in the comments, and I would be very interested. Because there are some pins that I have that I like, I just don't know how to show them off. So I have them kind of leaning like there. You can't really see it. I'll zoom in on the video, but it's a little Smog from The Hobbit, and it's so cute, but what am I gonna do? Just lean it against stuff? Anyway, Literary Luggage. Let's see what this is all about without me blathering on. Ooh, this is nice. Very nice. The Cirque du Rêve. It's the Circus of Dreams. It's the Night Circus. That is a nice one. I like that more than the one I got before, just because I've read this book and I had not read, it was Sorcery of Thorns last time, and I've heard good things. It's on my TBR, but I have not actually read it, so I don't have that like knowledge of what that's supposed to represent, but that's very cool. The light is a little bit different than usual. It's like afternoon light, so if my face is glowing like a beacon, that's what that's about. Okay, so we have, they have this explanatory note for this. So it's a spectacular souvenir popcorn holder. Okay. Oh, that's why it has flaps kind of. Okay, so you can actually, let's see. So you put popcorn kernels into the holder, you close the flaps, because you can close the flaps. You place in the microwave, and then it can just like pop the popcorn. You open it up and you have the popcorn, and then it says it's dishwasher safe, it's food safe. Oh, okay, very cool. I actually love popcorn, so that makes me like this more than like a Nalgene holder, because I don't really use those very much. So okay, big fan of popcorn. I like live on cheddar popcorn. It's bad. All right, so here's the view at this stage. I've taken down the first layer and we're on to the second layer. So we have this, it says on the back, the circus arrives without warning. So it's a little squished on the bottom, but not too bad. Let's see what this is. So the circus arrives without warning. That's definitely the Night Circus, which I've read, and it's story-wise not as good as I think people make it out to be, but place-wise, like as a place to go, it's lovely. You know, it's an enjoyable place to spend time, but it's like you don't have to read the whole thing to spend time there. Anyway, that's a whole other discussion. Let's see what this is. Oh, I actually really like this. Okay, let me show you. This is a clock. Look how dreamy that is. Oh my gosh, I love a clock. See, in the background, there's always this analog clock. I like to have those around just for the aesthetic. That's really beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, okay. So it just takes a AA battery. I'll have to put that in there and set the time. But that is just magical. I love it. And you can see in the face the exact setup that I have for this YouTube channel. Oh, that's very cool. Man, this one, I'm telling you. So the box before this is the reason that I got, that I renewed a subscription with Owlcrate. And it was definitely hit or miss, the last box. This one, on the other hand, I thought might be hit or miss. And it's hitting the right notes so far. So definitely recommend. Okay, next up we have a mouse pad, which I actually still use, so that's wonderful. And it is a Moulin Rouge mouse pad. It's small, but it's just the right size that you would need. And it's thin, but that also works out. So if you have a laptop, you can just kind of roll it up, stick it in a bag or something. So it says, outside things may be tragic, but in here we feel it's magic. Oh, how cool. Oh my gosh. So I have another mouse pad, and it's the famous Rosie the Riveter that I got in Normandy. But this is a lot easier to transport because that one is thick and hard to pack unless it's straight. But this one is kind of flimsy in a good way. It still feels like it's going to hold up, but it's easier to pack. Anyway, I'm going on about my mousepad packing needs, and I don't know if that's anybody else, but very cool, very cool. All right, and on to the book, which is the reason I kept this subscription going, because I had seen this cover, and the cover made me go, excuse me, what? Yes, that looks really spectacular. And the story sounds interesting too. So here we go. Hotel Magnifique. look at that. So it looks greener than the original. The other one, pictures that I've seen anyway, is more blue, but I like it. I really like the design on this, but I like that kind of graphic, like typography forward sort of cover. So let's see if I can get this open. It's always a fun struggle that you come along this journey with me. So Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. Ooh, so gorgeous. Okay, get rid of all that plastic nonsense. All right, let's just one more time observe how gorgeous this is. Look at the spine. I mean, look at that spine. That is a perfect spine. Perfect. The back, however, is not perfect. The back is just people saying how great it is, but you know, can't have everything. Okay, so we have a letter from Emily J. Taylor. Dear Owlcrate reader, this story came to me a number of years ago during a time in my life when I was craving something escapist. I still remember the moment the idea hit. I was scrolling Pinterest, as you do, and saw an image of a strange, slender building squished into the narrow space between two other buildings as if it had appeared overnight, and the idea was born. Much later, I learned the building was called the Saint Cure House in Belgium. Check it out, it's spectacular. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's Saint-CYR in Belgium. When I sat down to write, each scene felt like magic unfolding and I couldn't type fast enough. I filled the story with everything I love. Over-the-top magic, mysterious characters, romance, and wanderlust. Working on this story has meant so much to me, especially over the past 2 years. I hope it brings you some of the magic I felt while writing it. Without further ado, welcome reader to the Traveling Hotel Magnifique. Your trip to elsewhere begins now. Emily. Ah, lovely. Okay, we're gonna take a little tour. This is interesting. By the way, like before we even open it up, I don't think you can see exactly, but this whole cover is slightly embossed, just a little bit raised. It's not flat like Forgery of Roses was flat, but this is slightly raised. Oh my gosh. Okay, just the end papers. Just look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look at that. I'll look at the outside here in a second. Ooh, okay, so it's signed, of course. There it is. I'm loving the design like crazy. Just the feathers and everything. Maybe it's because it's kind of similar to the aesthetic, a little bit similar to the aesthetic that I'm going for with my next book, but I'm just all about it. All about it. Okay, so it looks just at a glance like something that's fast moving, really short chapters, lots of dialogue, you know, that kind of thing. Lovely. Okay. Oh, so there she is, Emily J. Taylor. Okay, now let's see what this looks like without the dust jacket, even though the dust jacket is stunning. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna show this to you. Well, just give me, just hang on. Okay. All right, so we have Greetings Traveler on one side. We have just a nice spine by itself. And then Farewell Traveler on the other side. Okay, I like that. This is not quite as nice as the naked cover of Forgery of Roses, I would say, just because it is shiny and there's something that just doesn't feel quite as nice if it's not a cloth cover. But I love the design, and that's probably just my own. You know, I have strong opinions about random things, but who doesn't? And then this reversible cover is absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm just gonna run this. I mean, look at that. It is absolutely beautiful. Who is this? Gemlin? What's her name? I recognize the artwork style from Instagram artist that I follow because I like bookish art. Okay, we're almost done. There are a couple items in the bottom. So we have Owlcrate, the little booklet that they always give you with some information in there. So an interview with the author. Okay, the regular isn't blue. The regular is pink. And so the regular is pink, and then we get a green version. Oh my gosh. Second page, we get Shakespearean YA retellings. Hello. That is so my alley. It's not even funny. They have it separated out into tragedies and comedies, and they have 2 Hamlet ones. I mean, if you've been around the channel at all, you know that I'm completely obsessed with Hamlet. They have To Be or Not to Be by Ryan North, which I own. It's a choose your own adventure. And then The Steep and Thorny Way by Kat Winters, I've heard of, but I haven't read yet. I've featured it on my Hamlet Instagram before, so that's at Hamlet Daily. That's me. So cool. And then they have comedies, Twelfth Night. I'm literally in a production of Twelfth Night in like a week. So they have a couple of those. I haven't heard of either of them. Okay, that is something I'll have to take a closer look at. And then they interview the vendor who made the clock, which is one of my favorite items in this box. It was so beautiful. Yeah, playlist, photo challenge, things like that that they regularly do, but very, very cool. And then they give you a teaser for the next box, which is The Chosen Ones. A lot of my favorite books are Chosen Ones books, but it's not a trope that I gravitate toward in general. It's just, I like the kind of classics, you know. I really like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and these things. So they say that every May box will include an exclusive item designed by Blissfully Bookish, and they have a little hand sanitizer cover that looks like pressed leather, but I'm sure it's something else. So very cool. I think just to kind of save some money, I'm going to shut down the Owlcrate for a little while. But I mean, what a fun ride. I didn't expect this box to be so cool. I knew some of the fandoms that would be involved, but like, I'm not a huge Moulin Rouge fan, and yet I love the item, so who knows. Okay, so this is the peek behind the curtain. We have the Once Upon a Broken Heart wax seal kit, very nice. Phantom of the Opera inspired coffee, which looks lovely. The wall clock inspired by the Night Circus, the popcorn holder inspired by Where Dreams Descend. Okay, so I didn't give credit to the fandom, the bookish fandom there. That book looks cool, but again, I have not read that one. Moulin Rouge mouse pad, the Night Circus luggage pin, and then it says Hotel Magnifique is a must-read for fans of Caraval and the Night Circus. Okay, well, that was a delight. Highly recommend. That was a great box. So nice job, Owlcrate. I really enjoyed those items more than the last month's. I'm quite surprised. Although both of the books, last month and this month, Forgery of Roses and Hotel Magnifique, look just magnifique. That's magnificent. You know, you get what I'm saying. Okay, so that is it for today's bonus video of unboxing. Make sure to like this video if you like it. Tell me what you thought about the box, if you got it yourself, or if you have any questions. And don't forget to subscribe for more English nerdy goodness, because there's more on the way. All right, that is it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.